everybody. We wanted to put something together for you if you're really missing the pool and you need some movement that's really nice and gentle, that helps you if you're feeling some pain right now, not being able to get out and move as much. Just a really gentle series that you could do maybe first thing in the morning just to get up and kind of lubricate your joints. Just some really nice gentle exercises and stretches for you. So you can also just weave it, it's a small series of stretches, so you can also weave it into several parts of your day. If you're just feeling kind of achy midday or at night, just any time really that you need some relief. So all you really need, you could be just in your bed still. So just kind of first thing in the morning, kind of moving through some of these exercises that feel good for you. You could find a place like this on the floor with a mat, just anywhere that you feel comfortable. I like to do this just watching TV, so putting a mat on the floor while we're catching up on some shows late at night. So this is a great thing to do, just to have some free time. And I'm gonna also be using a couple of bolsters, which you could just use your pillows that are in your bed. And that's just for some support for your legs during a part of one of the exercises. So that's all the equipment that you need. And we're gonna start just lying down on your back, starting with some ankle rolls. So just lying back. Maybe this is how you're starting your day. Gonna extend that left leg out and just turn the ankle in a circle, any direction that feels good for you to start. And you can spend as much time here in this movement that feels good for your body. And I'm gonna reverse that circle. As you can see, I've got the right side, that leg still bent and that foot on the floor, just giving some stability here. I'm gonna pause, bring that left foot back, and now extend the right side and draw circles. Sometimes when we lengthen both legs out, it can pull on the lower back, so I'm keeping one leg bent and one leg long. But if you feel really comfortable in your bed with both legs extended and it doesn't pull on your back, and just reverse that circle, then you can lengthen both out at the same time if that feels okay. Again, we're starting really gentle and then bringing that right foot back up. I'm gonna extend the left side again, but this time, instead of rolls, I'm gonna point and flex the foot. Point and flex. I'm going through this maybe a little faster than what might feel good for you. Like I said, you can pause through some of these exercises. If this just feels so good just to point and flex your foot, you can get a longer series of those in. So switching now to the right side. I just don't want to take up too much of your day. But you're seeing these exercises. We've done rolls and now a point and flex. Last one. And then bringing that foot back down. So next we're gonna work with something called heel slides, and we're gonna alternate with this movement. So I'm gonna extend my left leg. My foot, the heel is still engaged on the floor. And then my right. Nice and gentle, lengthening out as much as you can. And then bringing that heel back into that basic stance that you've been starting in. That nice support stance. Again, work with as long of a series that feels good for you. And I'm keeping that heel, trying to keep contact with that bottom of that foot on the mat or on your bed. We're gonna head into that next move, and I'm gonna start by just extending that left leg out to start. I'm gonna flex that foot, just kind of activating the muscles in that leg. And I'm gonna let it slide out to the side and then back where it started. Out to the side and back in. I still have the back of my leg in contact, kind of hovering over that mat or still on the mat or bed, just out and in. One more. And then we'll slide that heel back in. We'll do the same work on the right side. That leg is straight, the foot is flexed, muscles in that leg are engaged. Slide it out to the side and bring it back. Paying close attention to your breath here, so you're really getting that full breath in, full breath out. Last one. We'll slide that heel back in, and then I'm gonna demonstrate that with both legs extended, but I'm gonna make a little support underneath my bottom, just to help support my lower back with this one. So this is a little bit more advanced than that single leg work, but if you felt like you needed a little bit more, just in the bed, open and close the legs. If you feel any pull in your lower back, you're gonna take it right back to that single leg work. All right, so just a few of those to demonstrate. So next we're just gonna warm up the midsection a little bit. I'm gonna place my hands on top of the thighs, and I'm gonna slowly peel up, reaching up towards the knees, and then slowly lower down. One vertebrae at a time, coming up and lowering down. Up and down. Up, down. Nice and slow. Last two. Sometimes just activating these abdominal muscles, if you've had any back issues, can just kind of ease that pain a little bit, just by getting these just to wake up and activate for you and really kick in. All right. We're headed back to just a little bit more leg work. So this time you're gonna extend your left leg up, and up might be a different place from where you see my leg right now. Up might be here, up might be here, up might be a little higher. And what we're thinking about is stretching the muscles in the back of the leg, so you're going to flex your foot. You can give it a little help by just reaching behind that thigh. And then lower down, nice and slow. Other side, again, that can be here, maybe just flexing that foot, feeling that stretch in the back of your leg, or it can be a little higher. It should be pain-free. And then release. We'll do that one more time on the left side. I'm gonna do it a little lower. And back down. And the right side, last time here. And back down. So now I'm gonna bring the thighs together, knees together, feet together. And we're gonna warm up the hips and get a little stretch in your back. So this is what I call windshield wiper knees. You're gonna stay nice and compact, and you're gonna let your knees fall to the left and fall to the right. So this is another place that may be having some pillows to the side of your knees. Might be something of pulling, if you're in the bed, just pull those pillows down alongside you. If actually feeling like getting your knees down to the bed or down to the floor feels a little too far away, it'll give you that extra support Still getting that stretch as you're twisting, bringing your knees side to side. But that movement will stop a little sooner than if you were going all the way down to the floor. So where you're feeling this stretch is right here along your side and into your hips. So again, this is one of my favorite parts. So this, if I was doing this routine, I might hang out here and do this one a little longer than some of the other ones that I know I need to do, but I don't care for them as much. So you have full power to just stay in whatever stretch is giving you the most comfort. So we'll go side to side, and then bringing the knees back up, and then creating that spacing again between the legs and between the knees. So next I'm going to extend that left leg again. Get rid of this. And I'm just going to point and flex. Bring that leg down. One more time on this side. Point and flex. So we're just combining a couple of those moves. The back of the leg stretch with that work for your ankle and your calf. And then back down. Great. So we're going to work with some upper body moves next. So your palms are down, your arms are straight. We're just going to extend the arms up overhead and then bring them back down nice and slow. So I'm flat on my back with all these moves. And that feels the most comfortable for me. If you need some small support from a towel or a small pillow behind you, behind your neck or behind your head, to create this alignment for your spine that I'm in, where there's a small distance between my chin and my chest, if you find yourself feeling like you're extending a little bit too much with the chin, sometimes a small pillow or a towel can help set up that alignment behind you to hold that good control, that good posture for these moves. All right, I'm gonna leave the arms extended up, and we're gonna do the same thing that we did with the ankles, but we're gonna do it with the wrists. So just turning the wrist in any direction that you feel, and then switch directions. And then we'll pause, and same thing, but like we're waving. Bringing the fingertips down towards the floor and then toward behind you. Last ones. And lowering back down. So now your palms are together, right at the chest line. We're just gonna open up the arms, keeping them straight, down to the bed, down to the floor, and then back to your palms touching over the top of your chest. Somebody's calling. So we're out at the pool, wishing we could get in. Wanted to give you a good, nice, relaxing routine until we can all get in and get some relaxation. Last two. Last one. Great. And then lowering down. So now I'm going to take that left knee. I'm going to bring it in towards my chest and my belly. And then I'm gonna extend the leg out, bring it back to basic, and lower that foot down. Switching to the other side, Right knee comes in. Lengthen that leg out. Back to basic and lower down. Left leg again. In. Extend out. In and down. In. Extend out. In and down. In. Out. In. Down. In, out, in, down. We're going to do that same work coming up, but we're going to add a little lift of that straight leg. So left side, in, or out, up, in, down, in, out, up, in, and down. Lift it. Extend it, lift it up, bend, and down. Last one. In towards your chest, extend out, lift, slight bend, and down. Good job. And with any of that too, if you needed that extra support with that one, just putting your hands in that shape underneath your bottom, kind of towards your lower back and hips, you could do all that similar work if you needed to. Just give them that support when you need it. So now we're gonna lift both legs up. And again, that height can be a little bit lower, but actually if you can stack up a little higher, so there's not that pull on your lower back, you can start here. And we're just gonna air bicycle. And those revolutions on that pedal, as you're pedaling, can be big, or if it feels better, which this really feels good to me, just to kind of focus on the knees going in a circle, kind of like this. The pedals are really small and the wheels are really small, and we're getting that movement, but it doesn't make it feel like it's so much of a reach away. So whatever you need right here, it can be on a baby bicycle or a big one. And you can have that support again underneath your back if you need it. For any of these, if it doesn't feel good, I'm going backwards on my bike. You can add that here too. If any of these just don't feel right for you, then just skip over to the next one. We'll take a breath in, exhale, pause, maybe one foot down and then the other. All right. So now we're just going to work with the breath a little bit and working with your spine before we head into some where we're just going to completely relax together. So with this one, I'm going to change how my arms are. So they're bent and my palms are up, but really just picking the best place that you feel the most comfortable with, where your arms are resting along your sides. So I'm working with the breath, and I want to create some movement in the spine. So you should be able to see my belly and my chest rise and fall. So I'm expanding up with that breath in. And as I exhale, I'm slowly peeling down again, one vertebrae at a time. And I'm gonna lift right here in the hips just slightly as I exhale. And then inhale again. With that breath in and that chest belly rise, I'm also bringing my chin in towards the chest a little bit. And then as I exhale, I'm coming out of that with that little lift of the hips, bringing your back down towards the mat, and then just keep going through it, repeat it. I'm going to do a couple of those without talking. back to center. So that should really help just warm up your spine and get you ready for your day ahead. Or if you've had some pain throughout the day, again, fit this in whenever you need it. And it's just a good connector to your breath. And we're gonna do another connection to your breath coming up. I'm gonna use my bolsters for the next one. I'm just putting them, like I said, on the one where we were doing windshield wiper knees, putting them to the side of my thighs and my knees. And these can be small pillows. These are a little bigger than what you might have just in bed. And what we're gonna do is bring the soles of the feet together and then let the knees just fall out to the side, resting on those pillows. This is a good just pelvic opener, hip opener. And I'm gonna place my hands now on my belly so I can feel that breath as I'm breathing in and exhaling out. I'm really telling my lower back and my pelvis, my inner thighs to just completely relax and let go. You know you've got the support of those pillows for you to just melt right back into the bed. Hopefully you can still get a start to your day. And just like before with all that expansion, with your hands here now just really engaging maybe with the chest and the belly, you should feel with that breath in all that expansion, and you should be able to feel as your belly falls and your chest falls as you exhale. It's a great way to just ground and connect with that breath. I'm going to be silent again for another couple of cycles of breath so you're able to visibly see that word. Last one. So just letting that wave of breath just happen and let it flow from one to the next. We can have our tendency sometimes when we're taking that full breath in to then just hold your breath before it turns into expelling all that air. So you're wanting to just take that full breath in and then let it go. So trying not to hold your breath at any part of that cycle of breath. So this is a really good one to end with. Another good one, if you wanted to just clear your mind for the day, or if this is the end of your day and you're wanting to relax into a bedtime routine, I like to just lay completely lengthened out, palms up, shoulder blades and back engaged on the mat or the bed, and then just closing your eyes, feeling the weight of your body on your bed or your mat. And then just taking some time to scan over your body, especially after all of that just opening you just did, all that breath that you just pulled in and all that relaxation that you created. And I like to work from the toes to the tip of the head with that scan. So scanning over your feet and your ankles, scanning over your leg muscles and your knees, if they've been causing you any discomfort, as you're focusing on that breath. When you breathe out, just let all of that pain and discomfort go. Breathing in healing, Relaxing your legs, scanning up towards the hips. You've created more space and movement in your hips. They're feeling more free, letting any pain or discomfort go with that breath out. Feeling your belly rise and fall with each breath. Scanning over your back, your lower back, mid back, upper back. Sending in some relief to any of those areas that need it. Feeling the weight of your arms, your wrists relaxed, fingers relaxed. Maybe your arms feeling a little lighter. Putting your focus on your shoulders. Any pain or discomfort, you're just letting it go. Traveling with that scan to your neck and your throat. Feeling your breath in your throat and your nostrils. Feeling that rush of air. Relaxing your jaw, relaxing your face. If any other thoughts try to float in other than building this relaxation and focusing on your breath, acknowledge it and just let it float away. We'll take one more breath in together. And then as you exhale, you can wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Flutter your eyes open, coming back into this space whenever you are ready. And to get up, I like to turn to my side first. So however the most comfortable you feel, whether you are lying on the floor or in your bed. It's just a blessing to you. Thank you for practicing. Have a good day.